Hey kiddos, this is Miss Stark with another video. This time we're going to be looking at subtracting as an inverse operation. So for this page, there is no actual math that we're going to be doing. We're just going to write these operations as opposite. So if it's an addition problem, we're going to write it as subtraction. And if it's subtraction, we're going to write it as addition. So the first thing you should do is write your name at the top. Okay. The example they give us is 7 minus 4. And all they did was add the opposite. So they kept 7 the same, then they changed the subtraction sign to addition, and then made positive 4 into negative 4. And that's all we're going to be doing for this whole page. So let's begin. So we have 8 minus 3. Well, the 8 stays the same. Every single problem, your first number stays the same. Whether it's positive or negative, it stays the same. So we have 8. Then we're going to add, and the opposite of 3 is negative. And that's all you do. Okay, we're going to do some more just to make sure that you understand what's being asked of you. Our next problem is 9 minus 2. Again, my 9 stays the same. I change the subtraction sign to addition. And then I do the opposite of 2, which is negative. Now here's where it may get tricky. Notice how it gave us a pause of an addition problem instead. So now we're looking for the problem that it used to be, the subtraction problem it used to be. So we did add the opposite. Now we need to get rid of the addition sign and the opposite sign. So the 12 does not change. The addition sign we're going to change to subtraction. And then we're going to get the opposite of negative 7, which is just 7. So that's all we're doing with this one, is just finding the problem that it started off with. Here we're going to do the same thing. The 8 stays the same. We're going to change that addition sign back to subtraction and get the opposite of the negative 12, which is just 12. Okay, let's do this again. We have 52 minus 13. 52 stays the same. The minus sign we change to addition. And the 13 changes to negative. We add the opposite again, so we have 23. We change to addition. And the opposite of positive 10 is negative 10. Now, if you notice, it's going back and forth. So each row, every other row is the same, meaning you add the opposite. So here, row 1 and row 3 were where I added the opposite, and now row 2 and row 4 are where I undo adding the opposite. So again here, 67 stays the same. I change that addition sign back to subtraction and change that negative 11 into a positive 11. Okay, no, not 54. 45 stays the same. I change that addition sign into subtraction and do the opposite of negative 6, which is positive 6. Okay, I'll do one last row. Okay, we have 30 minus 15. I keep 30 the same. I change the addition sign, change the subtraction sign to addition. Then I take the opposite of 15, which is negative 15. And the last one we'll do together, 74 minus 23, which becomes 74. Remember that first number stays the same no matter what. I changed the subtraction sign to addition, and then I changed the positive 23 into a negative 20. And you would do the same for the rest of the problems. It's either you adding the opposite or changing that plus sign into a minus sign and finding the opposite of that second number. Remember, that first number is always the same, no matter what. And that's all you're going to do for this assignment. I hope this video has helped. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.